Alrighty, well, I know it's been a long time since I've made a video, and I want to let you know that I actually have been making videos, but the video editing program I have was only a trial, and I still haven't been able to find something that I wanted to use. So I'm back to using the old camera just for this particular video, let's hope, because there is things that I've done to the truck that people haven't seen yet, but I promise not to worry, I do have the videos. So, this is a little bit of a unboxing, I suppose. Some more goodies, some more toys, perhaps. Oh, I think the ice cream truck's outside. So, let's see where we stand here. Some bills with some personal information. We'll stay away from that so nobody can read it. Looks like a whole bunch of goodies. I'll have to crack that open and see what we got. Some books from Summit, always welcome. Well, well. Beautiful. This should be a direct replacement distributor for my truck. There we go. Yes, I know it's on the hood of my truck currently, but that's okay. It's time for a paint job for this thing anyways. Well, I think the brake-in, crap. Use the camera so I can see where I'm going. There we go. Sorry about that. Looks like the assembly lube let loose a little bit on us. Ugh. Yeah, there's still some in there, so. There's stuff all over the cap. You know what? That's okay. Ah, that's a nice looking machine. Alright. So as you can imagine, we're going to have a little bit of fun. Get to put a new distributor in the truck. It's not because we have to. Again, it's because I want to. The timing has been goofy with this thing lately. It's been hard to keep it consistent. I bought myself a nice digital timing gun with advance on it. It's hidden away here. And I was trying to get the timing adjusted on my truck so I had a little bit more power, a little bit more get up and go. And I would set the timing, then I would check the timing again, and it would have changed from what it used to be. So I'm not sure if it's just the distributor that's getting worn, because it still is original, minus the electronics that are in it, the pickup and whatnot. I have replaced that, but the physical distributor itself, it was the same, even from the previous, even since the rebuild. It's original, and now with 200,000 K on it, it must have finally reached a point where maybe it's beginning to wear out. Anyway, regardless, I wanted something a little better, so I ended up getting an MSD distributor. I'm hoping that that will help. My second thought was that it might be my computer. So, in this little package, let's see what we're looking for here. Voila! This is a new chip for my truck, which has a performance tune in it. It's actually, I think it's a stage 2 chip, and there's the name brand there. So it is a stage 2 chip. It's intended for modified motors with larger intakes, larger exhaust, which I have just about everything that I could possibly do to this engine. I'm going to pop that guy in. And last but not least, Peanuts. Wrapped in paper towels. That's kind of funny. Very light. That is because they are actually made of aluminum. A new crankshaft pulley, obviously underdrive. This would be an alternator pulley, which I'm not sure that I will use yet. We'll see what happens compared to the size that's on there now. I don't want to really change the way the alternator works with the stereo in here, because I'm happy with that, but we'll play it by ear. And finally, this guy. Which is a new water pump pulley. Now it's funny, because my old one actually appears to have warped. I don't know why it would have happened, but it seems like the whole pulley itself has a bit of a wobble to it, and it kind of creates a vibration. So regardless, I wanted to replace that pulley and the crankshaft pulley. The alternator pulley just so happened to be in this package that I selected. But you can see, this is actually larger than the crankshaft pulley, and I'll show you under the hood in just a minute. You can see what the original sizes looked like. But it looks like we're going to have some fun here. We got some work to do. Alrighty, so I took a little bit of time and I cleaned up that distributor. As you know, it was covered with the break-in lube there. So let's take a peek under the hood. Hey, here we go. There's that old sad distributor hiding way back in the back. I'm probably going to remove the hood. I know it sounds scary, but it's really only 4 bolts. It's not that difficult to do, and it makes this type of a job, at least in my scenario, much easier. I'm going to have to take out my ignition box, and I'm going to have to move all my power wires there out of the way for a little while too, so there is quite a bit of work involved. So back to what I was going to show you. This is the new crankshaft pulley. Let's see if there's enough light to see. There's a massive difference in this, which is good, in the sense that now my engine is, there we go, that'll work for us. Fits right inside of the other one. So the idea is, the engine does not have to spin as quickly or work as hard to rotate the other accessories in the front of the motor. Of course, that means things such as air compressor, or the air conditioning isn't going to turn as quickly, your power steering's not going to turn as quickly, your alternator will slow down as well. I am aware that that's what's happening, but in this sense, I'm actually okay with it. I have more than enough reserve power in the back of the truck, thanks to those extra batteries, so voltage isn't really a problem for me right now.